today is pillar strength, which is going to be pillar. Is going to be basically hip girdle to shoulder girdle, but we'll get some legs and arms in there a little bit as well. Should be a good time. If you don't have a band, use some modified weights, whatever you got. Some Nalgene bottles is my kind of go-to here, but do whatever works for you. I'm going to reset that. Okay, so it is 6:30. We've got people rolling in. We'll get going. Haley, all these familiar faces, or names at least. Sean is back. Dinakar, good morning. Jen, awesome. So we'll get rolling. Let's see. We are going to start out on our stomach this morning. So we go just a nice tight W to an I. So they're going from that W to diver type formation. So it can be that nice tight W up and diving. So we should be on our stomach right here. So keeping that neck neutral and make sure we're not arching up. We're going to have that nose just off the ground. Come into that W, nice tight W position. Reach out, touch those fingertips overhead, and come back. Reach and touch, and come back. We're going to do that 10 times in each position. Nice and controlled. Make sure we get that good tight squeeze in that W. Just getting that shoulder girdle, so to speak, turn on. All muscles in the shoulder, stabilize the arms. And 10. Okay, next up we're going to do a bent base leg hip abduction. So it hits you a little differently than if you have a straight leg on the bottom. So we're going to be, bottom leg is going to be bent underneath me. Elbow is underneath my shoulder. I'm going to come up and I am intentionally keeping that bottom leg bent. We're going to do 15 reps on each side, just bringing that hip up. So you can tap the floor if you want. What you might notice is that underside abductor, gluteus medius, is working just to keep you stabilized. And doing this 15. So coming up basically just a little bit past level of the floor, usually with that leg, keeping that toe pointed straight ahead or even slightly down to make sure we're not using our hip flexor, but we're using that glute medius. Do one more just to make sure I get quote unquote plenty, or 15. Flipping around, getting bent leg coming up, so that glute is a big component. And on that second side, you probably feel that lower section even more since it's working on top as well. Same thing on the top. Everything's amplified that second side. Perfect. We got 15 of each. Next up, we're going to be on our back knee. We're going to go heel fallouts, heel taps, fallouts, and alternating extensions. So I'm going to be here, hips, knees, 90-90. Bracing that core. So if you take a breath in, breathe out, press out against those fingers. You put those fingers just inside those hip bones, and heel tap down. Ten on the right, 10 on the left, and then we'll go right to fallouts after that. Just keeping that core braced. Then fallouts, focusing here on not letting your torso rotate. So legs falling out, but all that motion's coming through that hip joint. We're not letting our torso kind of roll with it as it goes. Again, 10 and 10. On the other side, same thing. Make sure you keep that core braced. Focus on it. Okay, and then alternating extensions. So for this, go for that side view, extend out. That heel ends up just above the ground. Come back up, legs knee at the top. And we're doing 10 per side. Nice controlled pace, keeping that core braced. And 20. Next up, we're going to be standing up. Go back in that those legs a little bit as far as hips. Add a little bit of stability to it. We're going to use just a single leg squat. Just work on that balance a bit. I'm going to stand. I'm going to start on my left leg today. I always start on my right. I'm going to start on that left leg and just keeping our balance. Going that quarter to half squat and coming up. And we'll do that 10 times. Maybe. Get that second. Get my balance sorted out. There you go. This feels difficult today. There we go. Eventually got it. So go on that right leg or left leg, start on the right, whatever. Perfect, 10. All right, we're going to jump into the workout aspect of things. So we're going to start with lower body. Doing this with a band. If you've got weights or modified weights, you can certainly do it with that as well. First exercise we're going to do is going to be with, if I'm doing it with a band, I'm going to make a little loop. I'm going to step towards the handles on my band. So I've got about 6 inches. I'm not centered, but life goes on. We're going to hip hinge down and do 20 RDLs. So hip hinge down, come up. So I'm keeping slight bend those knees and taking that bow, pushing my butt back towards my garage door behind me, whatever you got behind you. So loosen those knees with every rep. Keep that neck neutral. That stop point is when you feel those hamstrings go on stretch. Come up strong. Down control, loose knees, pushing those hips back. Do one more. Okay, so we go from that right into single leg RDLs. Yep, so think of the doubles as warm up for the singles. And with that, we're gonna step. That band's running from outside my left foot, under my left foot to my right hand. Think about keeping those hips level. I've got to get that short band, so I've got high tension at the top. It'll go less than that tension as I go down. If you've got a weight, you should have that in the opposite hand. Or if you've got light weights, you can put one in each hand, that's fine. And we're doing 20 on each side with this. So that hip complex is part of that pillar. Keeps it, lets us move about the earth. I was doing well. There we get that. Make sure those hips stay square. Think about keeping that neck neutral, drawing a line from point to point, somewhere on the ground. Pretty sure that's 20, or something like it. So go in the other direction. Shorten that up, a nice tension. Shoulder blades down and back. Oh, terrible. See, that one's definitely a throwaway. We don't want that one in there. And one more at 20. Excellent. All right, so anytime you have those little balance issues and you correct, that's your body learning. That's a good thing. So we're going to go squats next. So I'm going to do kind of similar thing with that loop on this. So I have shortened this a little bit more so it's even. So I'm just at my sides. My weights, they're just at my sides. For this, I'm squatting down, so not a ton of resistance at the bottom. Get some at the top of the band. Doing 20 squats. Again, work on those hips, driving up, butt down and back, in that tall chest. Doing 20 reps. Awesome. So I just realized I did not prepare properly, but it's easy to do. So you're gonna grab like a chair. If you got a couch nearby, that's fantastic. I'm grabbing my handy dandy cooler. So we're gonna do some single leg squats. So I'll lock that guy. So all we're gonna do is have laces down on our roughly knee height, which is dead on for this guy. Structure. Bring it centered. And we're gonna do 20 single leg squats. So we're gonna have laces down. So we're not toeing that. We're not gonna bend that toe, get turf toe. We wanna have 95% of our weight on our front leg. We're gonna do 20 single leg roof and elevated squats. So when I do that, it's for inspirational demo, I'm gonna make sure everybody does it well, and I get stuck in the middle. All right, so here, when I go down, I got a little bit of weight right there, but basically, single leg squat, there's very little weight on that front leg, or excuse me, back leg. All right, so 20 of those. There you go, down. Focus here. On one side, move that, make sure you get a good base. All right. I think we're ready to jump into some upper body. We are. We'll come back. We're gonna need that stuff later. So you got a distinct challenge here. It's be no joke, and I'm not joking. So we're gonna do push-ups and we're gonna do rows. Okay? We're gonna do 2 sets of each. First set will be set of 30. 3-0. Mountain conditioning knows the last day of the month is definitely challenging. This will be a good chunk right here. So 30 seconds at 15. You can do the best you can. Get those reps in, maximum range of motion. If you start that full push-up, great. If that kind of breaks you at whatever point in the 30 or the 15, go to modified. It will be a good challenge for all. Ready, set, 30, and then we're going right to 30 rows. Then back to our push-ups again. Here you go. It's 10. 20. 30. Excellent. So hooking our band in, nice strong anchor point. And back up. Make sure our band's in good shape. Uh-oh. Here we go. What was okay on Tuesday is bad today. So this is dead to me. Fortunately, I've got a backup kit. All right. You know, watch out for that stuff. It'll get you. All right, now we're ready. 30 rows, the athletic position, driving those elbows back. All right, going back to those push-ups. 15 and 15 rows. Ready, set. All right, 15. And back to our rows. So with that, I'm going right back to our legs. So do the same 4 exercises. We're doing 15 per. So start with that double leg RDL. So creating that loop, step, so you have a short band right there. Shoulder width tucked down and back, loose knees, hip hinge, and up. Keep that core braced with this as well. That RDL, great core exercise, because you got to keep that bracing to support your back. People get injured doing deadlifts with even low to moderate weight. So not focus either on the form, lose their core even for a brief second, and that's not optimal. And I've been victim of that too. Not a heavy weight, but just not a perfect rep or something, and back was not happy as a couple years ago. All good now though. So single leg variety at RDL, 15 per side. So we're getting our stability work here. It's not merely a leg exercise. We're using that whole core to stabilize, be strong. Pillar of strength is what we want to be. Especially the young ninjas out there, and my buddy Jack and Ben. Feel that tension, come on. Not sure if that's 16 or 15, but. All right, other side. Shorten that a little bit more, better tension. Shoulder blades down and back, nice posture. Boosting that planted side. Now keeping those hips level. Reach that heel back. Strong pull through that hamstring and glute to bring our torso up and our leg down. Make sure we're keeping that nice straight line from head to heel. Loose knee as you reach that heel back to the wall behind us. Got that one back. $15, going to squats. So making that loop. Let me get my feet a little wider on this side. All right, ready, set. 15 squats. Drop it down nice and low. Even that takes all the tension off your band. That tension comes back at the top where we want it. $15, and then Going to our single leg squats. So rear foot elevated, and we're going to have waist down again. Trying to stay nice and stable. Ready, set. So make sure you're in a good position. Drop that knee down and back, keeping that torso upright. Think about working that front leg. "15" if I didn't say it, or you didn't get the whole pattern. Other side. Ooh, balance. Ooh, get it back, get it back. "15." All right, now we're gonna do something, no joke, real challenging. Not like this wasn't challenging, but I'm anticipating some strenuous effort on this guy. So we're doing 2 exercises. We're gonna do a slow bicycle. You'll see this slow bicycle crunch. I've done it with me before. If not, today's the day. Then we're gonna flip over and go to a pillar bridge. And how it's gonna work, I got my handy dandy timer. We're gonna go for time. We're gonna go 60 seconds of one, and then 10 seconds of the other, then 50, 20, 40, 30, 30, 40, 20, 50, 10, 60. Okie dokie, so 70 seconds each time. We'll have about 10 seconds in between each to just to get a little recovery, but yeah, not much. So get some stuff out of the way. And for this, normally I say put mini man on at the wrist, but we're making quick changes. So we're trying to rip that ground apart, pull his elbows towards your toes, and really focus. Here we go, 60 seconds, slow bicycle. And we are on the clock. So light hands behind our head, and just air on the side of slow. I fully expect that I might cry at some point during this. Just assume it's sweat in my eyes. Got 5 seconds till we flip. And flipping. Pull his elbows toward your toes, rip the floor apart. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So we're gonna stop, reset, and here we go. 50 seconds of that slow bicycle starts now. Need that quick break like I just did. That's okay. At least it is by me. Oh, this is not my favorite. We gotta do the exercises that we don't like too. 3, 2, and 1. 20-second pillar bridge. Break, set, and we're up. Pull those elbows in, rip the ground apart. Squeeze those cheeks on top. Got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Sorry, quick break. We stop the clock. We reset it. And we go right back to those slow bicycles. We're going 40 seconds this time. Set. And here we go. Wicked hard. And flip. 30-second pillar bridge. I'll be able to see it. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're at 30-40 now. Reset. That bicycle crunch. Slow bicycle. Here we go. Starts right on now. Leg hands on head. Air on the side is slow. And flipping. Here we go. Pillar bridge. 40 seconds. If it gets to be too much, just drop down those knees, keep pulling and ripping. Just like that. Take that break, come back up. Still engaged, still working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're 20-50 next. Got 2 more rounds. Stop. Reset. That's our recovery time. Have 20 seconds. Slow bicycle. I think I'm gonna remember this tomorrow. Here we go. Ready, set. And flip. Quick bicycle set. Right into that pillar bridge. Keep that head pulled back. Pull those elbows, grip the floor. Squeeze those cheeks on top. Even that modified position, we are working. Head up, head up, head up. Dropping my head. No bueno on that. Keep that head pulled back. Ten seconds, come on. Got 3, 2, and 1. All right, last round. Here we go. Reset. Bicycle crunches. Oh, this 10-second on bicycle crunches will be a dream. Got this. Set. And go. And flip. Pillar bridge. Here we go. 1 minute. Pull those elbows in, rip that ground apart. Squeeze those cheeks on top. $20 seconds to go. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brutal. Oh man, that one's definitely something worth repeating. Someday get stronger. Oh, not today though. We're done with that one today. That's good. Solid. Next up, we're gonna go back to our leg circuit. So it's where did I do my band? There, no, that's the old one. That's the dead one. Now it's over here, tight. So we're gonna go RDLs first, just doing 10 RDLs. So brace that core, it should be thoroughly turned on. Locked in, flat back, shoulder blades down the back. Just doing 10 of those RDLs. If you weren't feeling that core on the last sets of these, after that last hellish ab circuit, I'm not gonna lie, you should feel them now. We're going single leg. If you get 10 of these, so that was 10, and going from opposite foot to the opposite hand, keeping those hips square. Balance. Ooh, that one's terrible. We can't end on that one. 10. Flipping. Ready, set. Shorten that band a little bit more. There we go. Good tension. Got it back. Man, right leg not happy today. Okay, going squats. On those squats, dropping down, doing 10. Butt down and back, chest up. You try to keep that neck neutral. All right, kick that to the side. That's fine. Single leg, rear foot elevated squat. So the waist is down. Get 90% of our weight on that front leg. Nice tall posture. We're dropping that back knee down and back. And just 10, piece of cake. Square that up, square that up. Awesome. Next up, I think we have push-ups. We do. Push-ups, rows combo. So that first time we did 30, 15. This time we're doing 20, 10 for each push-ups and rows. And should be a good challenge. Upper body's got a nice recovery though, so should be ready. Here we go, 20. That's 10. And 20. Go right to our rows. This time for our rows, set those elbows a little higher. So still athletic position, but driving those elbows up, but just under shoulder level. All right, and going back to our 10 push-ups and 10 more rows. Here you go. Back to our 10 rows. Same thing with those elbows. Athletic position. So elbows slightly high, under shoulder level, but good challenge. Awesome. And all right, so we're going back to our RDLs. We're going to do 5, but we're going to do a pause with each. Okay, so we're going to pause at the bottom of the RDLs, okay, and of the squats. So feel that tension, hang out there. You're just going to keep tempo with me. That'll be golden. So same setup, just doing 5. Just going to hinge down, feel that tension, hold, up 1, down and hold, up 2, down and hold, up 3, down and hold, keep that tension, feel it, up 4, down and hold, brace that core, feel that tension, up 5, piece of cake, flipping. So we got a single leg RDL, make sure I don't kick my squat stand / cooler. So same thing, down and hold, now call them out. Down, feel that tension, that planted side, up 1. Down and hold, this is where you can focus on that back leg being straight, better than mine, holy cats. Up 2. 3. Reach that heel back, up 4. Feel that tension, up 5. Quick flip. Nice and tall, shoulders square, hips square. Here you go. Reach and hold, up 1. Keeping that glute complex under tension, up 2. Up 3. Down and hold. Got that tension. Feel it. Lock out that back leg. Up 4. And up 5. The band's not doing much on this one, so I'm just going to do our squats with hold body weight. Here you go. Down and hold. Up 1. Down and hold. 2. 3. All right, back down. Piece of cake. These aren't bad. 4. And 5. These will be a little more challenging for people, including me. A lot of balance, obviously. So, single leg squat with that pause at the bottom. You know, send out that tempo verbally. Here, down, hold. Think about weighting that front leg. Up 1. Hold. Weight that front leg. 2. Up 3. 4. 5. Oh, it's only 5. Ha! Bonus. Let's go on the other side. Oh, maybe. Line it up. All right, here we go. Down and hold on the other side. Weight that front leg. Really think about tension. Up 1. 2. 3. 4. Down, hold. Tension, tension, tension. And 5. Excellent. Next up, we've got a rolling pillar bridge. So, what's going on here? 30 seconds on one side, going to the center, and then we'll go 30 seconds on the center, and then 30 seconds on the other side. So in all 3 of those planes, I don't care what side you start on, everything's gonna be stacked, okay? If you want, you can scissor your legs to a little bit more stable base support, or if you need a little extra help on that lateral, bring that top leg over the top. Ready, set, everybody's up. Keeping that head up too as much as we can. Focus on breathing. Make sure those glutes are engaged. Part of our pillar. And going to the center in 3, 2, 1. Pull those elbows in, rip the ground apart, squeeze those cheeks. Going to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Move that. Sure those glutes are engaged. You want to bring an arm up, that's fine. That top arm can go wherever's comfortable. Last components today are going to be rotation and anti-rotation in 3, 2, 1. Relax. So, have a nice stable base or anchor point. Grabbing our band again. So, we're going to start with anti-rotation. Okay. So, nice strong tension. I've got 2 handles in one hand. It's intentionally difficult. I'm going to turn and hold. We'll hold a few seconds and then come back and then right back in that tension. My arms are extended, so if you're looking at me from the side, my arms are out here. They're not in here. You want to create that moment arm, which creates a lever, which puts torque on our torso, which we get stronger from resisting. Here we go. It's 1. I'm doing 10 in each direction. 2. Notice those glutes are engaged. 2. 3. Especially that near side one. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Spin around the other way. Reset. Turn and hold. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Hold, and 10. Next, we're going to do our rotation exercise. So rotate straight across this. So we've got that band singled up, one handle through the other, through our anchor point. Sweat out your eyes. And what we're going to do here, we're going to do 20 chops each direction. So I'm coming across, my headlights on those hips and shoulders. They are turning together. A little faster away from our anchor point, controlling back. Twenty one way, 20 the other, finish this out. You know what that means? Time for regen. So I start out with the warrior stretch. We're already standing up. Extra wide stance. We take those arms out the side. Put one on the side of the right leg or left. I don't care which one you start with. Reaching down. So open up those obliques, those lats. Exhaling. Thinking about breathing. Actually, don't think about it. Actually do it. And bend those knees, take the tension out, come up, and go the other direction. Bend those knees. What's next? World's greatest. We're going to do one world's greatest on each side. So we're going to stride forward. That right leg, that right elbow to right instep. Nice tall posture. Lock out that back leg. Make sure everybody, haven't checked in on Doug lately, but I'm not sure he's been doing these workouts. I'm not sure he's not getting up. He might be watching recorded, but any of those friends of Doug, I say everybody reach out to him and make sure that he's locking it out. Just send an email, say, lock it out, Doug. That would be hilarious. Or text or whatever. Hand comes out, rock back, front toe up, back heel down. And we're going to drop that back knee, come up tall into that hip flexor stretch. Think about tilting that pelvis back. That left hip flexor on stretch. and come up. We're going to step back with the other leg, get that left leg forward, right leg back, lock out that back leg. Lock it out, Doug. Hand comes out, rock back, front toe up, back heel down. I'm hoping. My young Padawan, ninja friend Jack, followed his mother's instructions last night and went to bed so he could wake up early to do the workout with us. He's quite the ninja. He's become the master of the ninja roll. Envy his ninja rolls. Next, we did some core today, you may have noticed. I did. So we're going to go cobra to prayer stretch. So starting out, just laying down, hands by kind of the points of our ribs. Duck those shoulder blades down and back and press up. Just going to hold a few seconds and then we'll shift back into that prayer stretch. Think about relaxing, exhaling, breathing out. And we'll reach to the left, shift our butt a little bit to the right. Few deep breaths that way. And we'll reach the other way. And lastly, we're going to go tricep stretch. Just keep those ribs tucked, pulling. Shake that first one out, go to the second. So I think next week was supposed to be the 4x10. So I think that'll be the plan for our first garage June workout. That will be on Tuesday. And then we'll do something else on Thursday. I can't remember what format Stacey has scheduled, but I'll try to meet it. Hopefully you like the pillar strength today.